but he wanted a house from which a light could be lifted up to give guidance to all who would be guided as this world begins to close down. This national center for the re-education and retraining of the black man and woman, but for the totality of the human family of our planet. I named this mosque after the only woman that the Quran names a chapter after, the mother of Jesus, Maryam. All human beings need to be re-educated. That is the purpose of the National Center.
Assalamu alaikum and peace be unto you. Welcome once again to the Nation of Islam worldwide broadcast, featuring the life-giving teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad as represented and taught by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Would you please join us in our opening prayer? In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, all praise is due to Allah, the Lord of the world, the Beneficent, the Merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment, in which we now live. Thee alone do we worship, in thine aid we seek. O Allah, guide us on the right path, the path of those upon whom you have bestowed favor, not the path of those upon whom your wrath is brought down, nor those who go astray after they have heard thy teachings. Amen. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, we give him praise and thanks for his many blessings, his many gifts, his goodness, and his mercy. We thank him for his prophets and the scriptures that they brought, from Abraham to Moses to Jesus to Muhammad. Peace be upon these worthy servants. I thank Allah for his intervention in our affairs, in the person of the great Mahdi, Master Fard Muhammad, and for coming among us here in the United States of America, among black people, to raise from the black man of America his messenger, Messiah, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I thank Allah for his continued grace, his mercy, his unequaled guidance that is being given to us today through his anointed servant, who is an extension of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad to each and every one of us. The man that I speak of is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Once again, I greet all of you with the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum. And Ramadan Mubarak to all of the Muslims around the world that are observing this blessed holy month of Ramadan. We are observing this month, thanking Allah for his many blessings, and we are praying, shelter in place, getting closer to Allah, and in our recitation and reading of the Quran, we're being fed, we're being nurtured, we're being energized, we're being enlightened and illuminated with the will of Allah as expressed in that glorious book, the Quran. So Muhammad, peace be upon him, was given through the angel Gabriel. So these last 10 nights are considered very sacred and special nights.
Yeah, y'all, what's up? This Gaud, you know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting here chilling, you know what I'm saying? I was listening to Bill Winston, then I went to listening to somebody else, and everybody saying the same thing, you know what I'm saying? I think I might change my birthday to Christmas and make it on Jesus's birthday. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call all my grandkids' birthdays Ramadan, like Adam, Ramadan, Ramadan. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call it. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like that Ramadan, Farrakhan guy. I'm not stealing it, Farrakhan. I'm just adding me to it. You know what I'm saying? Ramadan, and put the E in the middle, me at the end for everything. You know what I'm saying? Do that for God, and we will win. You know what I'm saying? I love you. New season, no pain. You know what I'm saying? It was worth the pain. I died really several times. You know what I'm saying? Feelings hurt, shame, you know what I'm saying? And y'all women, let me tell y'all something. I got this woman, I forgot her name. Oh, she talking about the body is holy, this and that. You supposed to be holy. And I'm God now. I can't come in the world, you know what I'm saying, like you. Me and Jesus, God. Let me tell you a little bit about your big brother, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to my Yahoo. You know what I'm saying? Cause I gotta go get me a Bible online. Bible. Online King James Version. Great Bible online to go to. You know what I'm saying? Never leave home. Shit, where's that? Damn. Lost it. No. Where you at? Where you at? King James Version. I got it right there, Daddy. I think that's it. You cool. Yeah. Got one. Cool. All right. Now, where was we gonna go, y'all? What was I trying to tell you? You know what I'm saying? About this word. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to show you something that I thought about. But let me go to the word and let you know who I am, what I'm doing. Jesus, my name. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Let me go to Romans 8:3, ain't it, Daddy? I think it is, Jeremy. I think that's you talking to me. If you wrote it, change it, thank you. You brought your daddy back from the dead. You know what I'm saying? Because you remember something about me leaving, but then you stayed with me then. Yeah, Daddy, I died with you. Came up here. I'm gonna meet you. I got a twin waiting on earth. Got everything too, Daddy. You promised. I got the land out there, Uncle Peck showed you. Uncle Richard with you. And we down here too, Adam. It's Uncle Peck, Richard, you, Jeremy, Champ. That's who was talking on the thing. Said he wrote it backwards. Let y'all know that his son, him, and he his son. You can say devil God, devil God. Two cool gods, mean ass devils. They know God always win. Love win. End all wars. Let me tell you. For what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, God sending his own son in the likeness of sinful flesh, for sin, to condemn sin, You know what I'm saying? In the flesh. For sin, condemned sin. Not to condemn sin, but condemned sin. It's now I was saying it wrong. I was giving y'all the benefit of the doubt. I was saying to condemn sin. But that's what it was for, to condemn sin. But I told you I done it through Jesus. Adam. Read again, Adam. Even come in the word Jazara, Jakah, Jazah. Y'all get this. Rowan James. Y'all get this. Haley. For what the law could now go to the top, Dad, is the kids. There is therefore, this Paul, now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. You get in Christ Jesus, you mean this Jesus, kids, who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. See, if they don't see Jesus, they don't believe you Jesus. But everybody Jesus, whether you good or bad, you Jesus. The devil don't even want to claim himself. Judge yourself. Jack off. Judge yourself. And judge you too. You can't be jacking out, but just did it. Got a nut. And then shame. Think you know they did it. You know what I'm saying? And they judging other people trying to get you off them. You know what I'm saying? See, therefore, now there is no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. Me, Jesus now. You gotta be me. God, Adam LaTroy Jackson, who walk not after the flesh. When you see yourself in the mirror, you see me, Adam Jackson, but after the spirit. That's why I say I'm invisible, a God in you, but visible, and you can see me. Because visible is something that you in, and that's me, Adam. And you can see, because I'm visible. Eyes, everybody y'all way. Let you have it your way. What you see, you won't. I know that. But everything costs something. I paid for it. I bought you with a price. No law, no more. Have fun, sex free. You don't have to pay nobody to have sex. You know what I'm saying? Make kids, be fruitful, multiply. Die, old white people, black people who think you better than us. Old ass trying to hold on to a lot of money for your kids and you to be in a nursing home. Looking at the goddamn wall. 3 strokes a motherfucker. Watch out. For the law of the spirit of life in Christ Jesus, which is Adam LaTroy Jackson now, has made me free from the law of sin and death. I don't die, and the law I don't care nothing about it. You know, I'm free from the law of sin, you know what I'm saying? And the law of death. And what's the law of sin? The 10 commandments. Long as I don't steal, kill, destroy, lie, complain, get idols, Gucci, Nike, Louis Vuitton, gold, you know what I'm saying? Long as I love God with all my heart, mind, body, and soul, and my neighbor, which is God, as myself, which I'm God too. You know what I'm saying? For what the law could not do, in that it was weak through the flesh, God sent in me his own son in the likeness of sinful flesh, like to have sex. F-U-C-K, don't want to say the word. You know what I'm saying? Like to drink, party. They got mad at me for making the wine. They didn't put that in the Bible because you'd have caught the devil automatically. You judging Jesus, but you'd have judged him too. Because whatever he put in the book, He made y'all think it meant just that. But you don't really have to do it if you don't want to. That's what I said, this God. Because I knew they didn't write it right like I would have. I would have explained every letter, every word. I broke down each sentence to father and son, father sometime, but sons that with him, and father sometime and the son, father sometime and two sons, or father sometime and three sons. I break the words down, not separate, but I make four letters, four words, and make them all one. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I do. 4, 5 generations in names. That's why I got 4 first names, then a last name. Now you got a new last name. Last time I did it as Jackson, a step granddaddy to a step grandson. I knew that was Neva's grandson. I was cool with him. I went over his grandmother's house all the time. She was blind. You know what I'm saying? And I loved that old girl. You know what I'm saying, Adam? Loved her to death. You know what I'm saying? I died way before you seen her. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't blind when I had her. She went blind later because God didn't want her to see me, Adam. Mr. Jackson, to you. Uncle Pig, to me. And that was my stepson, but real godson. Because I was married to his mama like Darren and Derek Banks. You, your granddaddy, was me. A stepdaddy to a god. You know what I'm saying? Neve Brown, I take my hat off to you. You know what I'm saying? Pick claimed you. My family, you know, they always said, that ain't your child, that ain't your child. But Adam, check this out. Think about it. Neve Brown was light skinned, like Webbo and them, Kevin and them. What about me? My family, Pleasure. We dark skinned, tall. Look at your cousin Billy Watty. Jeremy them ain't never heard about him. He was good too. Coming. So I just took my D off and said, not Ann, but Anna. Again, nigga, again. You know what I'm saying? My cousin. She tough. Had a woman just like her. Tough to live with. Tough to was a little about the same age, Adam. That was the same age virgin you had in 2 houses. Now, you know, this man, I let this man, this is cousin Anna. Good man. I'm talking about good God, not a good man. Good angel. Be careful. Don't provoke him, like the words say. Because he got God's name in him. He is God. You know what I'm saying? So watch out. You know what I'm saying? But like he say, he in the likeness of sinful flesh. Love sex, women. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as you single. This God. That's my law. And the only law. Don't put no paperwork on my women. No matter if you got the money. It ain't but $25. Oh, who ain't got that? You can borrow that. Any nigga or enemy that's messing to her, let her go, and they say it's gonna cost you $2,500. You know what I'm saying? Then you're gonna have to fight for the kids to see who gonna get who and who gonna pay child support. Then you look at your homeboy that gave you that $25 to get married with. Ask him for that $2,500. And is he gonna help you out with them kids and babysitting and shit like that? You know what I'm saying? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? You ask a nigga for trouble, he'll give it to you. You know what I'm saying? Smoke a cigarette, he'll give you one too. He'll offer it to you too. Want one? Shit, you don't even have to ask for something that bad for you. You know what I'm saying? But something good, you got 15 cents. Oh no, man. Oh man, no, I ain't got that. You know what I'm saying? Can I get 61 cents to the owner of Circle K? The big boss, you know what I'm saying? The one calling the shots. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. But I say, do you pray? Yeah, all the time. But damn, God answered you. You in the store, you the manager. You know what I'm saying? You the boss, owner, whatever. But you can't give me 61 cents so I can get a 86-cent soda. And I got a quarter to add too. Can't get that. Now that's just a third of my problems. Owners of stores like that. Come there one night, 3 o'clock. No, can't let him in to get a soda. So I come back 15 minutes before 5. You know what I'm saying? See if that 15 minutes he'll go on, let me in, give me a soda. Then I asked, she went and asked him. He said no. So I come in 15 minutes later, sit there and waited. You know, came on in when it was time, to open the door. You know what I'm saying? No service. But the girl gave me service. I went and got my own drink. That's what I was going to do anyway. Didn't have to need nobody's help. Didn't have to do nothing. All I need to do is put the change on the goddamn desk. You know what I'm saying? But 15 minutes before 5, he had to tell me, God, no. You know what I'm saying? After all the prayers, all of this and that, and I kept his sorry ass alive. That's why I don't like them kind of people. Them color of that type of person. Because I love the color and people like that. But I hate the devil. And that's the goddamn devil. That white man work at goddamn Circle K in Spring. Don't try to come mess with him. Don't talk about him. Just whisper to him. God say, you need to get your ass out of here and let these girls and that Mexican dude run it. I'm just saying, if you in the store, tell him that. Whisper to him. And if he say, I just heard and show up tomorrow, y'all girls kick his ass out. I mean that. Don't be nice to his ass and don't be fronting. Just tell me, shit, he quit. Oh no, you can tell me something. You know what I'm saying? That righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. You know what I'm saying? For they are after the flesh, do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. For to be carnally minded is death. Speak those things that be not as though they were. Get what you need, want, and deserve for your faith. You don't have to work for that shit. Fuck TD Jakes and them, all that goddamn preaching and then ain't giving nobody shit. Taking tithe and offerings all week. Fuck you, Bill Winston. You ain't getting nobody shit but your own goddamn self. Planes and shit, bragging on that shit. Talking about you came in town with $200. Yeah, you was a goddamn crook. Goddamn. Went from goddamn westerns, you know what I'm saying, being goddamn Jesse James and them, to goddamn being preachers. The worst murders in the world, besides presidents. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like I say, that's carnal minded. When you don't speak those things as though they were. Anything less is carnal minded. You see lunch meat. I see shepherd pie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit. I see grease, but I see pills that chemists gonna make with my name on it. Lose weight, drop fat, go out with waste, you know what I'm saying? And sweat it off and all that with these pills, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, speak those things that be not as though they were. And remember, ask the person. You have not because you ask not. Then say, these days, you don't even have to ask God. You don't even have to pray. It's at the bank. Get your name written in the book of life by getting a free membership, and they will give you everything God ordered and commanded and demanded, mean remanded, not demanded. Because demand mean don't mind it. White man turn to don't mind God. He black. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Klan say. You know what I'm saying? Using 3 Ks. Cursed. 3 C's. Circle C's. Bottom level. Not Christians. Might be Christophers. If you are, you on God's side. You love God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul. And your neighbor, meaning anybody, ain't your color. And everybody in the world. And you love yourself. Because you God. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? But you ask not, and you have not. But I gave you anyway, even though you didn't ask. But I heard y'all begging through TD Jakes, begging through Bill Winston, begging. And you even go in the name of Creflo Dollar. Shit. I say what you see is temporary. Disappear, die. People, things, money too. You think you get a lot of it, you live good, you live a long time, you think you gonna see again? Hell no, I ain't letting hell peep through again. Keep all them nasty assholes you got and stay dead. All them bad names, all them evil names, all the shit that make the food taste bad, all the shit that make it smell bad, all the shit that we shit out. Stop messing with us, fertilize the food, and when you become a person again, you're going to be shit, but you're going to be an angel, a good angel. But bye. And when you leave it, you ain't going to smell it no more, but guess what? You're going to be back there. That's your shit. Just like your dirt, that's you. The stink is you. 2 kings, kinky ain't it? It's you, you know what I'm saying? But how you think dogs find your scent when you run away and you've been gone 2 days and you supposed to be 4-5 miles down the road or 10 miles down the road, and then the dogs just run up on you and find you? Because they go by your scent. You know what I'm saying? You can cross water and get away. If no water, they might catch you unless you pray. And that's how I got you safe. Ain't it? Slave. Runner. They got away. Yeah. Free man, wasn't you? When you listen to me. How you got by? Adam talked to me the whole way. What about you, Vietnam veteran that came home in whole pieces? A whole piece? I was good. I listened to you, Adam. 66, my year. Suited up and left. Pro football player. That was going to be my first year to play pro football. But I had to fight for you, Adam. Because they heard you was in the country. They wanted to kill all our male kids. because we had took over football, had named it the National Football League, and it was just our shit. And when we said all over the world, we just meant one nation under God. We were selfish. USA. How you gonna be USA? How you gonna be America? America. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all are, America. You know what I'm saying? Because I spelled it that way, with the A first and the I. But y'all didn't want to say America, because that sounds too much like Adam. So you took America and made it America, and didn't let me put that bump on the top, that little comma on the top, and then put AI. That means Kai, Jesus. That's I, Adam, is. Ain't it? I spelled that way too. Ain't it? Troy, you know what I'm saying? But be spiritual minded. Spiritually minded is life and peace, because the carnal mind is enmity against God. If you can't believe that what you see is temporary, then what you don't see is always going to be there. The mind can talk to the mind if God didn't have privacy. You know what I'm saying? That's how you hear me now. You know what I'm saying? For it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be. So then, they that are in the flesh cannot please God, because you don't believe. How you gonna believe if I say, you know what I'm saying, believe in what you can't see, don't trust what you see, you know what I'm saying? That means don't be scared of the one who can kill the body, what you can see. Be scared of the one who can kill the body and send you to hell. You can't see, you can see, can send you to hell. You judge it. You go to hell because you judge, you was the devil judging and didn't love your enemy. So what you see done wrong to you, if you judge, you was wrong. But I repent for you. I was you. The God in you wanted to judge the devil back when I said, love your enemy. We can't both be gods and be two gods fighting, like that man when he caught his girlfriend and wife sleeping together, you know what I'm saying? And he got mad, fuck you, ho, fuck you, ho. And this I am said it. Ain't but one God, homeboy, that's me. But I respect that, because you said I am said that, and it let me know that was me talking through homeboy. Shit, that was me, Adam LaTroy. And when he said I am, I caught that homeboy. Don't whoop no ass, but talk shit. Embarrass that ass. You know what I'm saying? No marrying in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Don't say nothing yours. Don't put no yoke on it. It won't put no yoke on you. Won't cheat on you. They always sneak, having fun, filming and everything else. But with you, it's just straight sex. Because they want to be pure white with you. No fantasies, no confessions. Testimonies is salvation, not lying on God and, putting all these rules on people. You know what I'm saying? Get the shit right. Stop lying. But you are not in the flesh, but in the spirit. If so be that the spirit of God dwell in you like I do. Now, if any man have not the Spirit of Christ and Adam Troy, he is none of his. You know what I'm saying? And if Christ be in you, Adam Troy, too, and the body is dead because of sin, the body is dead because of sin, but the spirit is life because of righteousness. And righteousness is just believing God. And if you believe that God sent you in the world in the likeness of a sinner, but told you don't steal, kill, destroy, lie, complain, judge, and accuse, you know what I'm saying? You knew that, you'll live forever. And love, if you love God with all your heart, mind, body, and soul, and your neighbor as yourself, you can't go wrong. Because you love God, your neighbor was God, and you became God too because you love God. Once you love God, you are God. He see through your eyes. You love me. I'm not going to let you do wrong. You do wrong, you following him. Satan, your other daddy, stepdaddy. You got a real daddy God, and you got a stepdaddy, the one teach you, and the one that, you know, the one that's really your daddy, the seed, that's your stepdaddy in God's eye. He your real daddy, but God is his real daddy. And he don't want to mind daddy, especially because he not daddy's real seed. He daddy's real seed from the beginning. But he done broke off and think he alone, and he don't need daddy's air and money and food, but he gonna eat, drink, and breathe. Low down motherfucker, but I don't need you. I don't need you. I don't need you either. And you gonna soon find out. One day, you're not gonna be able to breathe. And you gonna, you know, be able to see. And I'm gonna be breathing just fine in a lot of different bodies. And you gonna wake up one morning in a different body than me, flew them. Then you gonna wake up in the morning in another body. You gonna listen to me again. Then you gonna go to the mirror, look at the mirror, and you gonna say, "Damn, I look like this, but yesterday I looked like this." You gonna be dead. Then I'm gonna show you what's up. Therefore, let me see. He that raised Christ from the dead shall also quicken your mortal bodies, souls, mind, by his spirit that dwells in you. That's me, y'all, this Adam. Therefore, brethren, sons, daughters, we are debtors to me, God, the air, and all the fruit, vegetables, and all that. We are debtors. We owe them. Yes, you owe money to pay for stuff. But I'm God. Now I'm giving to all those who tempted me all these years. I'm going to give to you, like I said in the Bible. And those who tempt God are even, you know what I'm saying, delivered. Not to the flesh, to live after the flesh. You know what I'm saying? For you live after the flesh, you shall die. But if you through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, you shall live. Don't judge and accuse yourself or nobody else. All the money in the world, get you to the doctor, Princess Bowler, get you that weight, that liposuction. I heard it was a laser now. You might not even have pain. And then, you know, ugliness can be fixed, you know what I'm saying, just by love. I love a BBW. So, you know, fat faces, you know what I'm saying, I try not to deal with, but look at Michael Jackson. Look how full his face was. You know what I'm saying? You got money, all the money in the world. Go get you a doctor. Fix that face up. You want to look good, Princess Bowler. You got all the money. Don't just work for change. Little $10 here, $90 there. Talking shit. Selling God's word. Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Shame. You know what I'm saying? Lying. Judging people for what they do. Trying to see through God's eyes. Judging him. What he do in private. Everybody else. For as many as are led by the Spirit of God, they are sons of God. For you have not received the spirit of bondage again to fear. You know what I'm saying? I would tell you to get married, then I would be putting you in bondage. Warner. Told you. Ain't no marrying nor giving into marriage. Told you. That wasn't your husband. You was married to him, but he wasn't your husband, was he? You said no, you didn't have one. I said you told it right. You didn't have one, but you had paperwork. You knew it, but you knew my teaching, didn't you? Mary Magdalene, prostitute, made a lot of money for your husband, the king. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He was your fifth husband, come from somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Bondage again, wasn't to fear till you meet Jesus. Free sex, love, and compassion. Free food. All we did is walk, set up camp. Made love, had kids. They didn't put that in the Bible because they know I wasn't married. Did they, Daddy? Joseph. Call me Joe. Jody Loach Jackson. Mary was my wife. My son was Adam. His son, Jeremy, was me. This Jody Loach, Jeremy, I'm you. That's why you look so much like me. And Adam. Me and Adam, twins. This Jody Loach. And Poem. That's the third man. Ricky. All the rest of us, Bay City, Stevie Franklin, Joby, Patrick, Robert, Joe Lane, Lynn. Don't forget Sonya and them. Queena, Pooh, Lynn, all they kids, Rosalind, Keithy. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget next door. Yeah. Richard, George. Uncle Richard, you in there too. Little old enough, but we coming home to throw that party. Remember, Uncle Richard, that barbecue? Good. You know what I'm saying? You always do it good. Clifton, Elroy, Roy Lee, meet me and Uncle Richard. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna party, then we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do in the center. We're gonna try to go to Papa Land. I hope ain't nothing been put there. I hope it's just woods. Then we'll get them loggers. We'll sell them the trees that's on it. And all the woods and stuff, we'll get it torn down and trees, all that there sold and weeds mowed down and you know what I'm saying, get all that stuff clean and you know what I'm saying, and make us a area, a little stadium big enough, you know what I'm saying, for the world to come in, because that's Enoch's land. Enoch Casey. Enoch Casey. Enoch Casey's Casey. And it's going to be Enoch with the regular Enoch and Casey's with a K for my queen. King Casey. Queen Casey. Mother of gods. And then Casey's Casey. Enoch Casey's Casey. And then that's Enoch is Mama Casey, Rowan, James. Little Jakai ain't Casey. It's Papa Enoch. And her name is Enoch. His name is Enoch. Casey's, like, big comma Y. I mean, big comma S for ownership. Casey's grandfather. But his name is Casey with a C for Christ. That was my son, Casey. Your dad, Adam. Papa Enoch, my great-great-granddaddy, but my granddad. You know what I'm saying? And I was his daddy. And I'm him. So I'm God and I'm all that. Jesus, God, Michael Archangel, Papa Enoch, Adam, all of son, all of. And Pitt, Enoch Jr., Jesse, your two sons, Jesse, Edmund, and Edmund Jesse, Jesse Edmund Williams, Jew, you won. The rest of them motherfuckers lying. Hebrews is I brew. That's God, not you. Hebrews is I brew. This God. That's how you put it. Hebrews I brew. You know what I'm saying? And that's Hebrew and I brew. That's, you seeing too much nasty stuff making you mad and judging God. God ain't nasty, but you is, because you judge and accuse him. You nasty. God just do what the devil want to see so he can make the devil judge. You know what I'm saying? Devils get mad when they see somebody doing something that's good. They don't want you to do nothing good. Want you to die. Believe me, ask them for a cigarette. Watch them say yeah. Ask them for money. Watch them say no. Rest my case. Give them all the money in the world. If it wasn't for the card, they wouldn't buy you shit. You walk in the store with them, they'll make you pay for your stuff, and you pay for your stuff, and both of y'all got a different card. If all y'all together, you just pay for it on one card, the store ain't worried about profit. The store is a profit. The store not profit, the store a profit. The bank not a credit union, because we don't lend and expect nothing in return. The Bible told you that. So, the bank is a lovely institution, full of love, beautiful, beauty in banking. Latroy's edition, Love's edition, Lord's edition, Lives edition, Life edition, and a live edition. Yeah. The Spirit itself bears witness with our spirit that we are the children of God. And if children, then heirs. Like heir, but heirs mean heirs. We're heirs. They just spelled it wrong. We're heirs. Just simply spelled heirs. You know what I'm saying? Of God. We breathe. You breathe us. We can charge you, but we don't. And if you become the heir, it's yours. And nothing is everything you see. Because everything you see just temporary. Heaven and earth may pass away, but my words will never pass away. And joint heirs with Christ, if so be that we suffer with him, we may be also glorified together. But I'm not gonna say that they lied when they wrote heirs, because I told them how to spell heirs because I didn't want them to spell it right. That's heaven, everything is real, sons. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. But I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. You know what I'm saying? Once we feel like we the heir, you know what I'm saying? For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God. All y'all got to do is go to the bank, receive your grace, get your name in the book of life. You know what I'm saying? Believe, accept God, and live with Him. I've been talking long enough. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of Him who has subjected the same in hope, because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God. Did you see that? The creature, the image of the beast, the creature, because the creature itself, the image of the beast, also shall be delivered, those that tempt God, from the bondage of tempting God, of the corruption into the glorious liberty. You're gonna be changed of the children of mine, God. For we know that the whole creation groans and travaileth in pain together until now. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. God Himself, Adam, the first one. For we are formed for, if you walking around with one, you know what I'm saying. But if we hope for that which we close, everybody, everything, all plus me, and we happy. Likewise, the Spirit also helpeth our infirmities, for we know not what we should pray for as we ought, but the Spirit itself maketh intercession for us, like me talking right now, not that Bosha stuff, with groanings, me, talking shit, complaining about y'all complaining, judging because y'all be judging, and accusing the devil because the devil be accusing y'all and me. Groanings which cannot be uttered because the devil don't want you talking. He be telling you, you better shut up. You can't say that up here, out there, all that there. And he that searcheth the hearts knoweth what the mind of the Spirit. Knoweth what is the mind of the Spirit, because he maketh intercession for the saints according to the will of God. And we know that all things work together for the good to them that love me, God, Adam LaTroy Jackson, and to them who are called according to my purpose. For whom I did foreknow, I did also predestinate to be conformed into the image of my son, Jeremy and Champ, that you might be the firstborn among many brethren. Forever, Jeremy. The rest of the world is your brother, and that's why you're a legend. I'm God, you God, and your son God. Your brother is too. Moreover, whom I predestined, that means I wrote your book before you lived it, Jeremy. Know where you gonna go, how long you gonna go, and when you gonna come down to meet me at 21. Them he also called, and whom he called, he also justified. Had to make sure they was mine. Had to make me. And whom I justify, then I also glorify. That's the word. What shall we then say to those things? If God be for us, who can be against us? I said love your enemies. If I say love your enemies, that means love Satan, demons, devils, Lucifer. Love the worst. I said pray for them that persecute you, kill you, stone you, do all things bad to you, talk about you, shame you, make you less than a man. I said love wrong. And you sincerely love them, you don't even talk about them. You don't say the devil is a lie. You just say, why, God? Why? I love them. They don't love me. You ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? But when you become God, God gonna turn and he gonna do everything right. Then it's gonna be an eye for an eye. See, I said for an eye. You make somebody, you show somebody something they ain't supposed to see, a child, or killing, stealing, or destroying, and your eyes see that, then an eye for your life and destroying my people, my body, then I take you. That's the I. So it's really EYE that you kill and mess up and hurt and destroy, corrupt for you. Just a lonely I. I take back my everything. Yahweh, you can't do what you want to do. And everybody like you locked up. Just I in a cell. I block. You know what I'm saying? Every room called I. Ain't no numbers. I1, A2, I3, I4, I5. You know, ain't no A1. You know, It's just I unit. Huntsville. I unit. This and that. Just simply I. If we're going to keep a prison, take the PR off and don't leave no son at the end. He didn't want to obey God, wanted to be an Aryan gang member or a black gang member or a Mexican gang member or something like that. And didn't want to love their enemy, you know what I'm saying, which was God, you know what I'm saying, the devil. And didn't want to love God like he said. And then the neighbor. That way wouldn't have had no enemies. And then he could have loved himself too, but a lot of people don't even love themselves because they didn't love God first. So mercy, they don't get it. Because the people that say, like Rick Ross made an album, God forgives, I don't. So what God say, shit, I don't forgive you either, Rick Ross. Your money due. Long as you got it, you forgive it. Today, I bet you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Knees, please. But you got all the money in the world. I ain't gonna take that. You know what I'm saying? But God forgives. You don't. Remember that. Remember that album. You know what I'm saying? And I'm waiting on the one that say, I'm sorry, God. I forgive just like you do. Just playing. It was just an album. That's the next album I want to hear from Rick Ross. Don't brag about no money or nothing. You got it all, but you didn't earn it. You ain't humble. You ain't fell off. You don't know what it's like to not have a nice car or hurt to get one or can't call to get one to come to you. You don't know what that's like. You know what I'm saying? None of y'all do. But y'all got everything, even though that temple God got everything. So you didn't go to the bottom. You stayed at the top. But the bottom, you at the top with them. Don't worry about nothing. Everything yours, just like everything theirs. Want a booty? Go buy it. Good sex? Go buy it. Free, really. All you need to pay is love. Have fun. Be consenting. No raping. And God happy. He ain't mad. Free sex. It's single sex. No AIDS. You know what I'm saying? Get what you want. Don't get what you gotta cheat for and lie to. Shit. That's just like white. Having a wife and straight sex. Straight sex is just like white men. You know what I'm saying? Just mint flavor. You know what I'm saying? Just mint flavor. Death. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And then just straight sex with a wife. You know what I'm saying? No kinky talking. No dirty talking. You know what I'm saying? God wants you to be holy, holy. But then when that man that you met at the store get you to sneak over to his house for a couple of hours while your husband at work, you saying everything your husband want to hear and everything the man want to hear. No love, no kinkiness, no none of that. Straight God with your husband. And that's cursed. Shit. Boy, y'all something else, boy. God, you something else. He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us what, y'all? All things. Did he say work for? Pray for? No, he said give us all things. He ain't stutter. He meant what he said. Who shall lay anything to the charge of God's elect? It is God that justified Adam. Who is that? Who is he that condemneth? It is Christ that died. Yeah, rather that is risen again in Adam, who is even at the right hand of God, God and Adam, who also make it intercession. Let me ask you something. If you really knew God, really knew him, why would you ask those questions? I told you, love your enemies, pray for them, that person who can kill the body and destroy the soul and take his spirit and put the soul in hell. Then you were scared of God and you loved your enemy, even Satan, all his devils, demons, and his other name, Lucifer, too. You loved every bit of his help because you knew sometime God would say, turn their body over to Satan for the destruction of their flesh, so their soul to be prepared for the kingdom of God. You know what I'm saying? We got kids watching all y'all lives while they sleep. They in you, and they looking at you, either doing something to somebody else or doing something to them, and they get scared. And when you do something to a little one, they see that show over and over again. And if it's molestation, a lot of them girls become gay. Don't want no man because of what stepdaddy did. And some women don't want no woman. I mean, some women don't want no man because what somebody did, and some men don't want no woman because of what somebody did to them. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love your enemies. As it is written, for your sake, we are killed all day long. We are counted sheep for the slaughter. Because everybody had and give to the poor. Oh, yeah. When Ananias and Sapphira was coming through, it was hot. People was giving. You know what I'm saying? They was scared. But once they start killing everybody and making them pay more and more taxes, making them starving them on the jobs, taking them off the jobs, and not letting them work because they claim Jesus and all that. That's why jobs, you don't hear nobody claiming Jesus, and you don't hear nobody and see nobody walking around with the Bible until you came. Then they shut it down because they used to let them have Bible studies during lunchtime at the plants at Phillips at 33 when we was building it. But after Adam went to Dow, you know what I'm saying, they stopped reading the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Jackson used to read the Bible for us. Nay, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him that loved us, and that's me. For I am persuaded that neither death nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature shall be able to separate us from the love of Adam LaTroy Jackson, who was our God. LaTroy Jackson, one God of the whole wide world. Thank you, God. We need you here. Boy, you cold, daddy. You cold, daddy. You cold. You cold, daddy. You cold, nigga. You cold. You cold. Who is that? Tucker? You know my name. Mm.
Did you know if you invested in gold 20 years ago, it would be worth 4 times more today? There's This is the day the Lord has made. Rejoice and we are glad in it. The old folks used to say, just another day that the Lord has kept me. Good evening and good day to all of you. I wanted to pour my heart. I know that there's a lot rolling around in the atmosphere, but if you will loan me your ear for just a few moments, I'll be out of the way on this Friday night. So, very quickly, would you share this with somebody? Ask that you take somebody, ask that you'll call somebody, alert all of your friends and your family alike for them to jump on very quickly. I pray that everybody is staying safe and all of us well with you.
and your household. I see you all power in. Let us know what city you. I'm going to ask that you please climb on as swiftly and as quickly as you possibly can. You all with us? Get some things ready on my side. And we'll be ready to move forward. We got 1 minute left. If you want to pile in, cram in. Come on, where are you? Nothing. Tonight, to be a part of a couple of housekeeping things that I wanted to share with you. Number 1, tomorrow, as we have dutifully been engaged in over the last 8 weeks, tomorrow our King's Table is open from 10 until 12. 10 until 12, if you have anybody in your family, in your community, deal with insecurity, please send them over to our sanctuary from 10 to 12. And from our Family Life Center, we'll be practicing social distancing. All they'll have to do is cook up, and I, along with 100 of our volunteers, will gladly place groceries in your trunk as provided and sponsored by Publix, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's, Panera Bread, and farmers, black farmers from around the state of Georgia. So if you have anybody last week, we were a little bit light in our recipients. We weren't sure whether that was due to the state opening back up or it was Mother's Day weekend. Please know that we are good stewards, and all of the food that we did not give out, we gave to neighboring churches that have pantries and community homeless shelters. So please know that we're being good stewards of all that you have entrusted into our hands. There are 2 things that I want to share with you on tonight. 2 things. The first is the governor is belligerently, irresponsibly opening up the state of Georgia in full mass. He has placed the value of the economy over humanity. Georgia's numbers are spiking. When this first started, we were number 12. We are now number 5. And so we're asking you, outside of the admonition of this administration, we're asking you to stay in as much as possible. Only doing the essential things. Please wear your mask. Practice social distancing as much as possible. We are not therefore opening up our sanctuary on Sunday.
Let me tell y'all something, man. I'm talking to you, Jamal Bryant. If you're a preacher, why would you be telling somebody to put on a goddamn mask when the words say, if you try to save your life, you gonna lose it. And if you lose your life for my sake, you gonna save it. And if I'm telling you ain't nothing out there gonna kill you, and if you fart with them bullshit ass $6.99 masks, you gonna smell it. And if you smell it, you dead. You know what I'm saying? And the mask don't stop no chemicals. If you can smell your fart, you dead. You know what I'm saying? Damn. So if you try to save your life, you don't have faith. Because the Bible said if you try to save it, you're going to lose it. And if you lose it because you got faith in God, then you're going to save it. You were supposed to be around. He's finna destroy it anyway. If your faith can't save you, so why wear a mask and then tell us to have faith? You ain't preaching save now, faith now. You preaching save your life. Don't listen to God. Come on, man. Shit.
Let's talk about it.
Be about it.
That's right.
Complete the census online, by phone, or by mail. Shape your future. Start here at 2020census.gov.
I don't work for money. I don't have a paycheck. That's why I'm rich. And our schools teach you to work for money, to be employee, or doctor, or lawyer. Rich Dad taught me to be entrepreneur. I don't want a paycheck. I don't need a paycheck.
Let me tell you something. You can't put a period on nobody's life. You can't categorize nobody's life. You can't tell somebody what they is because they started somewhere, but that's where they gonna finish at. Like Jesus, he started out as a carpenter, but he ended up being a savior. And you might have started out being a stripper, or a drug dealer, or a crack dealer. That don't mean you gonna end up being that. You might turn out to be a preacher or a real estate agent. You don't know what you're going to be, and you can't let nobody tell you what you're going to be, because some people see you as what they want to see you as, and you got to be careful of what you tell people about your past, because they'll label you like that. They'll hold you down to that, and you got to be careful what you mention around these people about what you used to be. Yeah, you was a stripper, but if you done change your mindset, you done read some books, you done learned how to cook, and you done turned into a chef, they can't hold you to that, but they will try their best to. Understand what I'm saying? People gonna undervalue you. People gonna try to.
It's men out there, Nino Brown, that appreciate a good stripper for a girlfriend or a wife. Nino Brown, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about it's a man out there that, you know, enjoy the conversation of a stripper. You know what I'm saying? Not a wife. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be careful telling people what you do now. You do have to be careful. I'm sorry, Nino Brown, you right. Because sometimes if you tell a man what you used to do, he'll beat you up and all that and call you a hoe and this and that there if you get the wrong man. I'm talking about a good godly man. Enjoy conversation. Conversation rules the nation, the heart, and love. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to place a period on your life when you done placed a comma. But they comma is when you show up. Yeah, when you blow up, they gonna try to show up. Oh, child, I always believed in you. Oh, child, I always knew you were gonna make it. Oh, child, this, child, that. You brother used to go to goddamn prison every goddamn year. Now brother out here making millions every goddamn year. And they can't seem to understand that because favor ain't fair. When God placed favor in your life, he'll goddamn rise you up in front of them people that try to put a category on you or a label on you and show them he was through. Let them people try whatever they want to try. You just keep trying. Keep trying to make the rest of your life the best of your life. They gonna try their best to
I agree with that.
you. Oh, you work at Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh, you goddamn work at Target. Oh, you McDonald's, you flipping burgers for the rest of your life. Nah, child, I started out at McDonald's.
Now, shit, you can be at McDonald's now with a big gold chain on your neck, 4 or 5. You can look like Mr. T on me, real gold, Mr. T style, movie star style. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to even play Debo no more. This Debo. You don't have to steal the gold. God gave you a card. Go get it. Now when you go around the niggas in the neighborhood, they ain't gotta hide their shit. Ain't nobody gotta pull no guns out. Talking about give me your shit. Seen a movie the other day. Niggas got guns out, taking niggas gold and shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, man, nigga don't even want to come to your neighborhood. Shit. Gotta give up their shit. Cause niggas broke. They ain't got no job, and that's all they do. They ain't have no daddy. Seen mama struggle on drugs. So the 80s, 90s got fucked off. This Tupac. Where you at? In the living room, sleep, might be. But Adam Christ is Tupac. my boy. Two-pack mans. Angels. Two-pack angels, daddy. Two-pack angels. Father, son, and grandson. Grandson, father, son, grandfather, great-grandfather, great, all the way up to the top, Nino Brown. I'm your daddy. Adam LaTroy Jackson. Brown. Really? My mama maiden name. Neve Brown, my great-grandfather. Richard Harris Brown, my grandfather. And Adam Lloyd Jackson Brown Williams is my name.
How about that? Nino Brown used to flip burgers at McDonald's. I ain't got no more. Sometimes you got to start out somewhere and you might need a connect.
No, but you can still work there, Nino Brown. Just because you rich, what good is you being rich and you can't help the community by flipping burgers, man, or working the cashier? You good with money, you got a lot of it. Work the cashier at McDonald's. You know, the town you work in. Don't just go all over the world. Stay at McDonald's for a year. You know what I'm saying? Take a little humiliation, a little shame. You rich, man. You got everything. Come on now.
That job fell. You might meet somebody at the temp agency that give you a permanent lifestyle, a permanent job. You don't know who you're going to build with. I seen people in prison goddamn come out with $1 million platforms. You don't know what somebody, but don't let nobody categorize you because they don't put a period on their life. They want to put a period on your life. No, I got a comma. And I got a chopper with a comma in it for anybody that ain't honoring it. Understand what I'm saying? I'm going to keep going till God show me what he got for me because I know favor ain't fair. And I know Jesus started out as a carpenter, but he finished up saving the world. And that's what I came to do. Keep going. Don't let nobody classify you. Don't let a piece of paper that the government give you talking about this a diploma or a degree. That don't classify what you know. You know some stuff they don't even teach in the school. Don't let them people fool you about what they want you to think of yourself as. That's what they see themselves as. So they trying to put a period on your past. Your past is just a lesson, not a life sentence. Keep going.
Now, I appreciate that, Nino Brown. I appreciate that. I kind of got on you a little bit, but I'm getting on you in love criticism. Love criticism is really construction criticism. But now we work for the company. It's company criticism. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of times
because we company, we won. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no more IRS bitch ass niggas. It's capital comma, that's the big one, over the top of AIRS. I'm the heir, and I'm gonna put the H, big capital comma over top of AIRS. Hires. You know what I'm saying? Hires. The most highest. Literally. Getting high on marijuana. Now. IRS. Goddamn. Heaven style. Hair. I'm the heir in heaven. And it's Adam is rich. And my sons too. You know what I'm saying? IRS. Get high on God. Free. The IRS lies. Let me hear that.
Shit. They don't know how to tell the IRS no themselves. Because when you tell the IRS no, it's similar to telling the police officer no or whatever, bill collector no. You have to know on what basis am I telling you no, and this is your rule book, IRS. You cannot tell me, again, in my case, they were telling me, hey, I'm going to seize your wife's paycheck. No, you can't do that. But if you don't know, wait a minute, here's the origination of the debt, married filing jointly, but that was after the origination of the debt, so you have no, she's not involved in this debt, you have no basis to collect from her. Of the number of people who call us, probably 6 out of 10 should be getting a better deal with the IRS, either a payment plan or a one-time settlement, or paying nothing is frequently the outcome. The IRS doesn't like it when you make money claims, but we've probably $50 million, $60 million we save for our clients over time. We get a lot of clients, about 40% of our clients come to us having hired someone else first, but the other person that they hired maybe takes a more assembly line or mechanistic view of the case, whereas we actually do a front-end analysis and look at every situation individually before contacting carriers.
We don't need you, man. Troy, Adam, Gaud. That's the tax defenders. But we don't need your help, homeboy. We got it. Adam got it. You know what I'm saying? Adam got it. Thank you, Nino Brown. I love that, homeboy. You cool. You neat. We won, Nino Brown. And like I say, man, you know what I'm saying? You told me a lot in that sentence you said. And I'm going to make that a scripture when I rewrite all this stuff and I take time out with you and others. And you, whenever I talk to you, Nino Brown, you keep them videos and you save them for me. And whatever I said to you, me and you going to sit down and talk about whatever you said and whatever I said. And we're going to make that scripture. Because I like when you said some of the things that you got, they don't teach in school. You know what I'm saying? So I need to, they don't teach it in the Bible either, Daddy. This is Nino Brown. Just didn't want to say that. You know what I'm saying? You know what's going on now. Don't nobody want to mind good. You know what I'm saying? They want to mind evil. And when you throw away evil, they complain. And then you say it's them and not the devil, because the devil repented to you and he Christopher now on your side. You killed him, Daddy. You killed him. The devil, he gone. But listen to Creflo Dollar. Let me see how he gonna defend money, or he gonna be talking that bullshit, trying to save his life and not trying to just obey God and save it.
Good morning. This is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be exceedingly glad in it, because God is good and He's worthy to be praised.
All right.
God is good and He's worthy to be praised. We want to welcome you guys this morning, or in some cases in the evening, wherever you are in the world. And man, I tell you what, I really, really look forward to this time each morning to come and share with you. And one of the things that it gives me an opportunity to share things that's just fresh on my heart as well. But one of the things that really hit me last night before I went to bed and this morning right before I worked out was the fact that I believe that where there is hopelessness, the enemy can walk through that door. And I want to just warn everybody, don't allow hopelessness to be a part of your life. Don't allow it to take place. I just wouldn't allow it. You find your hope from the Word of God, and you get in that Word. The Word of God is like a seed. Get in that Word on a daily basis. Find the Word that applies to your situation and meditate on that Word. Look at it.
That's it right there. You right, Creflo Dollar. But look at Adam's word, this Creflo Dollar. I couldn't tell him that. We got something playing, Daddy. This Creflo Dollar. You know what I'm saying? That's my boy. He might say something good, Daddy. That was 19 months ago. We was dealing with money then. We don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? pull up on me. Pull up on me. Let me see what 50 Cent talking about. I might have to talk to 50 Cent.
So filming.
Oh, good, man. Killing us, killing us. Jeaun.
Oh, there you what's up, man? What's up, bro?
Jeaun trying to
I don't know if you're going to get wild with yourself. Not going to work. Don't tell me you can't work that alive now. How you doing, my man?
I'm good, man. Don't complain.
How's working?
It's been good, man. You know, I'm so used to being able to use the gym, going to the gym stuff, and now because I have like a whole facility in Connecticut, I was like, yo, I don't need that here because it's stuff that I did need in my space because you know how you buy a weight bench or like a curl set just to have something around the house, like, and then just walk past all the time. Yeah. That's what was happening too because it was in the house. Like I was like right there, I wasn't doing it as much. And when I put it in my schedule to go, I just got just ready to go. And there was always something there, like, you know, I think when you go to a good gym, it's usually the girls. It's like the really tight girls around. Yeah, that's gym's better. Gym is better. I'm surprised you actually go to the gym, you know, being that it seems like you would be able to get a good workout if you coming up to bar. I put the hood like out. I put the headphones on. Doing something like busy. Every now and then you get the guy to stop like, yo, in the middle of the workout day, which you like, oh, the music is playing, you guys on now. Well, let's talk, bro. I mean, it seems like the world is kind of paused, but you still dropping bottles on it. You have to look out. Yeah, and then the BMI project got greenlit during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of stuff. I've been working like this. A lot of these things are things I had plans. Like I had worked on it years before. Like the BMF, it's been 4 years that I showed this. It's finally greenlit. So funny, strange enough, T got out today. I saw that. Yeah, got out today. So it's cool. And then Beach and Box on real. We're gonna find out what the outcome of that is. But it's all that right there, man. The C coming out, C getting out. Does that change anything about the project itself? I mean, it allows me more access to communicate about it. Right. Because the only restraints that was there was the time, how much time with Randy and communicate. Randy's my showrunner for it, and for him to get on and communicate different things with him. Because when you're doing this series based on a true story, you want the events to have some sort of connection to the experience, whether it breaks timelines or not, all of it happens. Like when you're watching it, that's the difference. Because a lot of times, with the television production period, they want you to go find the best story, and not just found the best shit out there, make some shit up. That's how crazy it is. Like I just found this. Like, you know, like it becomes out of sequence, and it's a different energy to it, but I want you to make it up because other people are a part of every experience. It brings it into us in life, and then they can claim something so they late and one loss is just exactly what happened. Now you're in the middle of that. What? I guess the question is, they're so famous in the culture. They're so famous. I guess in hip hop legend, and street legend. What about their stories you felt like made you want to tell? Well, it's not that much of a period piece initially, because their conviction was in 2005. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I think it's so relevant to the culture. That much, because for a lot of the hip hop artists like LL, I met LL Cool J in my neighborhood from like from the drug dealers in the neighborhood. Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? So L is one of
saying? So at that point in the early stages, there was more money in the neighborhood than in hip hop. Of course. Yeah, now it shifted, it's grown to the point that you can sell 13, 14 million records on one disc. Like, you know what I mean? Like that, it changed, it grew. Because when I first had my experience with hip hop, it was only 1 hour. You had to I take my grandmother's cassettes, she go and take to church, church, take the tissue, put it in a little square in the back of it, and pour it over it. We're ready to learn and start. Had all of the different speakers there that could catch it on the radio during the time that they were playing it. It just, you didn't get it, you know? So it was a different thing, and it was, because of that exclusivity, I think it made it cool. Because you had to be there, you had to have it, you don't know about it. Like, it would be a live tape from the rooftop. But with the whole night, they taped it, and it got the tape with it. Like, no, too young to get in, but I'm not too young to hear.
You know, I think I know what you're talking about, 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? Now, you might not be thinking of this, but I'm going to take you to a journey far back. This the mama of God, baby. I was spotted, literally, like Michael Jackson was. He didn't change his looks and all that because he changed his nose because he didn't want a nose. I'm not going to say like a black man. He wanted to look like his mother instead of his father. His father was mean, you know what I'm saying? He didn't like his father, you know what I'm saying? And I was on the roof, you know what I'm saying? 50 Cent. I'm glad you said roof. 2 O's, empty, nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I was with my rich father, you know what I'm saying? My son, you know what I'm saying? He was air. I had just got pregnant, 50 Cent. Virgin. Don't want to tell the truth. Well, mama, you know you in here now. You see through my eyes. No, the grandchildren don't need to hear. But that man, James Price, you know what happened. You know what I'm saying. I told you, stay away from him. There's a reason. It wasn't because of what your daddy did, letting him do what he did. But, you know what I'm saying, finances. Finances is finances. Finances. Like ants on the ground, little bitty things. That's where I got the ass from to put on the woman. Didn't want to make it masculine like a man, muscle ass woman. So, you know, looked at the ass of the ant, and that's where I came up with fine asses. So when y'all wanted money, instead of, yeah, come on. When y'all wanted money, instead of, come on in, Nike. Let me tell you something, Nike. When y'all wanted money, instead of, listen, Nike, come here. Let me tell you the story. Go ahead. Come here. All right, but like I was trying to tell my daughter, I ain't supposed to tell her this, no way, 50 Cent. But I was telling y'all, so I was gonna tell her I don't hold back shit. Truth is truth, lie is lie. Don't lie to my kids. You know, they grown, they can hear grown stuff, you know what I'm saying, from a grown man, they dad. But 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying? Finances was fine asses, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, them ants, you know what I'm saying? That queen ant, you know what I'm saying? Fine. Kings, boy, shit. All soldiers, you know what I'm saying? Only one big mama, BBW, big beautiful ant, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, I put the big part of the ant on the butt end of the woman. Well, we got little ends, some men got big ends, but not soft, you know what I'm saying? But like a woman's big end is fine asses. Then when they wanted money, I called it finances. You know what I'm saying? Like the little ant and the big ass put on a human being to make a nice ass, a big ass. You know what I'm saying? So it was finances. And then I gave them money. And, you know, I had so many women, you know what I'm saying? They want to work too. They want to do something. What you like to do? Some say sex. I like that too. As long as you share with me your experiences, testimonies, save the soul and spirit, sweetheart. Yeah, the king and his concubines. That's why they call concubines, not side chicks or hoes or my bitches. No, they concubines, legal, extra wives. You know what I'm saying? Professor, doctor, polite, you know what I'm saying? My brother, my son, my grandson, yeah. But he got 4 wives. But we don't supposed to have no wives. We don't supposed to show ownership, you know what I'm saying, to nothing, nobody, no company. We supposed to give, lend, and do not expect nothing in return. And I give you fine asses, and they will pay you forever, because they service. I can't pay for that. Shit. So when I get a prostitute, they my woman. I go with them, you know what I'm saying? They cry, telling me they work, they job. I say, oh, baby, shit, sometimes I cry with them, because I know, you know what I'm saying, it's hard when a nigga got to work for his ass, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, you know what I'm saying? I just give, man. I just give. Fine asses is new to you, but I already knew. Finances. Fine asses. Just think of the ass on the ant and then go back and find asses, not anses. Take that nigga out of there. Ain't no woman supposed to have no one nigga. Shit. She like me. Shit. Love stories, testimonies, salvation, Wawn. Because the accuser of our brethren, fat ass, ugly ass, no money having ass, but I got all the money in the world for me. But if you ain't got love and you ugly, no words, ain't nobody gonna want you like they get away from me. I ain't crazy. You is. Broke. I ain't broke. You is. Rich. I am. You ain't. But everybody is. 50 Cent, you still rich. Then you gonna do a move. You me. Nah, you my son. But shit, how we gonna do this, 50 Cent? You gotta play me, but you gotta play my son. That's me. I gotta play me. Then you play X. My son, double. You know what I'm saying? That's like Racer X to Speed Racer. Older brother, he didn't know. You, my son, I didn't know I had. From a mama I had that shipped you off to stay somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? Because she couldn't raise you and all the rest of the kids. That's a good story, 50 Cent. On the roof, remember. It's the mother of God, Rebecca, told you all that on the roof. What was it, 65, Adam? He came 66. My boy, little Troy, with a D at the end. His Aunt Hazel. She died blind, looking through his eyes, 50 Cent, listening to you, dancing off you, rapping to you, and meditating on you. The spirit 50 Cent, not the flesh. I'm big too, like you. Come on now, let me holler at you. This dad.
I'm good. So with the book, a part of it's kind of like a self-help book. It's kind of right from what I hear. And a lot of people don't think of 56 as the self-help guy. What makes you want to get into your very competitive? Yeah. What makes you want to kind of give some of the keys to your mental kingdom to other people? You know what? I listened to this, man, like when I first, because they kept approaching me about it for some time, right? And I was like I thought that you write self-help book, then you kind of view yourself as an expert in life. Like the guys that write these books that I don't know them really well, I look at them like they think they're an expert. You know what I'm saying? So when I actually started approaching, like talking to my girl, my book is, and he was like, no, like you don't understand, like you put your nuances into it and into everything that you're actually doing. And I'm like, and this could be cool to do it that way. And then my voice is a different audience to listen. Okay. Where not, and like the person that probably would be reading in the self-help section, finding something to read, may go and pick up the book because of the, that connection to the culture, just who I am overall, like what you're saying. Because I constantly say that the coolest way to develop yourself as an artist is to offer more of yourself, right? And it's because people can reach you at a lot of things, they cannot reach you at anything. What up? You know what I mean? And that would create the separation in itself without the trying to force something too different. Why do you think that's a lesson that's so hard for people to learn? Like you stage yourself, but for better and for worse, you see, you know what I mean? Sometimes they see the comments and like, you know, 50 wild, sometimes we're laughing along. Why? So hard for other people, other rappers to exist.
Mm-hmm.
Evening, we are here with Passion for Christ. For those of you guys who have never been a part of a Passion, we do it every month. We've been doing it for the last 3 years, and it's just an opportunity for us to come together and worship God. It's an intimate setting, very free. So we want to encourage you.
Take out Donald Trump. Donald Trump is the one taking all these motherfuckers down. He can't stand Bill Gates, and Bill Gates can't stand him. He told him, you will not cause mandatory vaccination amongst the people. That's why they tried to impeach him and get him out, because they knew what he was going to do. He told them, all y'all motherfuckers, him, Robert Kennedy Jr. Now, I don't know if you heard on the news, Robert Kennedy's granddaughter was killed in a boating accident. They killed her because she was fighting against Bill Gates in his vaccination program. That girl was an avid swimmer. How the hell are you going to die in a boating accident? Come on, grandson could swim too. They killed him. That's what Robert it said. Donald Trump went to his house, told him he wanted him to head a commission on anti-vaccine, and told Bill Gates, no matter what you're going to do, we're going to take your ass down. All of them people in Hollywood, why you think they all at home now? Ain't no more Hollywood, bro. Ain't no more Hollywood. All of them pedophiles in Hollywood gone down. Tom Hanks. Oprah. That bitch. John Travolta. Remember his son died in the house with them. And they say they didn't even know how big. Why? Because that was a sacrifice. They want adrenochrome. They take little babies and torture them and drink the blood as a youth cell. Exactly. They in the world court right now, baby. This America exists no more as we know it. If you notice when he makes speeches, there is no more presidential seal behind him. Which means we in motherfucking martial law and there are no elections. No elections.
So that's why Donald Trump will be wearing no mask.
Come on, Buck.
And you saying they fighting in Chicago and all?
They loaded motherfuckers in Midlands and Michigan with rifles, sawed-off shotguns. They ain't going home. They ain't staying home. You know why they want to keep you in the house? Because at nighttime they spray shit in the air. They did it over there on Palmer, in Pimlico. 5 o'clock in the morning, lady come out of the house, motherfucking helicopter spinning, spraying shit. What they spray? Huh? The doctor said, medical examiner said, he's stepping down because he got a 7-page letter from the CDC telling him how to fill out a death certificate. That man said, I've been a medical examiner for 23 years. Do you think I need the fucking criminal disease cabal, CDC, to tell me how to fill out a death certificate? He stepped down and he said, I just want all of y'all to know.
If I'm wearing this mask.
But to take that shit off your face is pointless. Because you see this? This is the largest organ on your body, the skin. So you just coming up your face? Shit don't make sense, y'all. How can you have 3,000 deaths? How can you have 3,000 deaths? I got 50 cents. I got it. Go ahead. So tell them I got you. How can you have 3,000 deaths in China alone? 3,000. That's where it started. But 10,000 in New York City, 9,000 in Maryland, 20-some thousand out west, and you only got 3,000.
Thank you.
Where it started in China. Now, Shanghai, China has not one. Not one. You know why? Because all of the richest people in China live in Shanghai. That is the crux of the economy. Shanghai. They've been back in business for the last 3 weeks. People shopping, eating, all of that shit. So, and people still believing that motherfucking virus is dying. 80 degrees heat, your motherfucking body 98.2, 24/7, 365. How it's gonna live? It cannot. You can breathe in steam, put a pot on your stove.
The orange pills.
Put orange peels, lemon peels, lime peels, and let it boil rapidly, and then let it go out and inhale the steam. If you can hold your breath for 10 seconds, you ain't gonna never have a goddamn flu. Because you can't. Once the respiratory system is compromised, you can't hold your breath for 10 seconds. I can hold my motherfucking breath for 60 seconds. So that means you don't have anything. Stay out of the hospital. The doctor said, where they are infecting people, how old people in nursing homes, I can hold my motherfucking breath for 60 seconds. So that means you don't have anything. Stay out of the hospital. The doctor said, where they are infecting people, how old people in nursing homes, motherfuckers don't go nowhere and get the goddamn virus. Huh? It don't make sense. You know it, what? I'm here to save all y'all. I read for you. I read for you. I read for you. I study for you. I study for you. Y'all don't need to know shit, because I'm going to know for your motherfucking ass. Okay? Y'all my people. Y'all my nephews and cousins. You my nephews, my brothers, my cousins. You ain't no different than them. I would never treat you any different. Baby love will tell you that. When I hit the lottery in February 2018, I gave all them brothers on Park Heights $50. Those were babies. Y'all my babies. I'm going to tell you what you need to know. Don't believe this bullshit. Anytime they put glyphosate in your food, drugs in your neighborhood, you think they're going to save us from a fucking virus? When they poisoning you on a daily goddamn basis? You know?
shit?
5G.
5G.
5G is 60 megahertz of radiation. Radiation is like chemo. So you gonna have people walking around out here on chemo that ain't in the goddamn hospital. Chemo causes respiratory difficulties, flu-like symptoms, headaches, nausea, and dizziness. Come on. That's the symptoms of the goddamn coronavirus.
Yeah.
Now, COVID, COVID stands for Certificate of Vaccination ID. You think they just came up with that shit? That's what COVID stands for. That's what they pushing for. A certificate of vaccination. These are no coincidences. COVID-19, certificate of vaccination ID, adopted in 2019. These motherfuckers been planning this shit forever. Come on.
So we gotta get like vaccine exemption forms or something?
You ain't gonna get shit. Tell them motherfuckers you ain't getting nothing. Because let me tell you, them white folks that's locked and loaded at the Capitol building out in Michigan, the ones that's locked and loaded in Ohio, and Arizona, and Washington State, and Chicago that they ain't got on the news, that white man said, I will shoot you motherfuckers before you give me a vaccine. What's in it? The chip that's as big as a little, like the size of a grain of rice. They tell you, can't buy nothing without the mark, buy or sell without the mark of the beast of Revelation. The lady went up to the vending machine and did like this. Goddamn Kit Kat came out. Come on. No, I want to give you money and paper shit. Ain't no goddamn robot. Ain't no aliens.
Right.
That's what they want to do. Tell them that. They come talk about a vaccine, tell them, kiss your ass. Get the fuck out of here. That's why they stage mass shootings to get the guns out of lawful people's hands. Because they know criminals ain't turning in no guns. How dumb can you be? So if they take the guns out of the lawful people's hands, people that had rifles and shit forever, they going and taking them back. Oh, because unarmed population.
It's easy to get.
You got that right. Go knock that white man sitting in his chair with a goddamn sawed-off shotgun like this. I'm waiting for the mandatory vaccine. He knows. Because you knock on people's doors talking about some shit, they're going to blow your ass away. That's the Second Amendment. See? But they plan that shit, make you think that they got these crazy ones. No, these people that they put up to do this shit. CIA. No movie goes out without the CIA's approval. No book is written without the CIA's approval. Those are the videos that I got to show you. They behind everything. They behind this bullshit too. Don't believe. How can you believe the hype? Like I said, 3,000 deaths in China and you got 10,000 in New York. That don't make sense. Some things don't make sense. It's not true. The truth makes perfect sense. You can't go in there and take shit out, and it still makes sense because it's the truth.
So every time when somebody died, they just say it's
anything. The medical examiner said they were told by the CDC in a 7-page document. If it's flu-like symptoms, cold-like symptoms, diagnose them with COVID-19. You get a cold, you better take some goddamn castor oil like we used to take long ago, and that shit be gone the next day. Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will be bringing more prophetic words to you
on the channel right here. The subscription button is right there below. You can click on that red icon right there. Subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to also hit that notification bell. Thanks so much for tuning in on today. I am Crystal. I am an author, speaker, life coach, actress, and also a prophet of God. And so today I have an awesome word for you. And I started this series on this month. Actually, I put it out 2 days ago, a video called the prophetic word of the month. And the prophetic word of the month that the Lord gave me is called move. Move. And so I talked a little bit about that in that video. I won't go over that video, but today I have a wonderful word from the Lord for this month as well. And it has to do with movement as well. It's talking about moving in silence. So that is the word for today, moving in silence. So this coincides with the word move. But today we're going to be talking about moving in silence. And we're going to be going from the story of Joseph. I'm not going to talk about the whole story, but I just want to bring you guys a couple of points from his story in Genesis 37. So I'm going to go ahead and start reading a little bit of that story. In Genesis 37 and verse 2, it says Joseph was a young man of about 17 years old. Of course, you guys may know this story. Tending the flock with his brothers. I'm sure many of us have heard this story time and time again. But there are some key points that I wanted to share with you today about moving in silence, what that means, and about sharing your dream too soon, or sharing your dream with the wrong people. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into his story. So, chapter 37, Genesis chapter 37, and verses 3. So Joseph, it all started. He was, talking with his father. His father is of old age.
Hey, y'all, I'm going to get off this thing. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Peace.